What up, everybody, man? You already know what it is, man. Y'all tuned into the CBDUB Mixtape Mix Show Radio, man. Like I said, we back. Episode number 2, man. We got a lot of dope hip-hop music and some great talk radio today, man. So that's how we're going to run this today. I think last week or last couple weeks, I pretty much been making a lot of posts that have been going viral on Facebook and on my Instagram page. And pretty much we're going to be talking about in between breaks from the music right now. Since today is going to be pretty much, why our relationships in this day and age is not lasting. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go on and cut to the first song and things like that. But in between songs, we will be definitely chopping up about that, man. And like I said, y'all feel free to talk about it in the comment section on the YouTube channel, man. And things like that. Like I said, comment, subscribe, like, and share, man. Let's get it. Thanks for tapping into the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show, man. Let's go. Fleet TJ's in the building. Holla.
Still country in the building. All I'm saying is just have that same energy. That's all I'm saying. So when you see me, have that same energy. I ain't here to bet or just here to flex. Clear the check or this little jet. You near a threat, top tier effect. If I'm one of the greats, I don't feel the best. I don't get tired, I ain't here to rest, but I'm here to rest. Assure you that I'm here to let all that's another way I'm on here dumping up in your vest. Here to get what I got coming to me. You ever run into me, get the same energy. You give all. That's being more fair than the welfare that you live off. Fresh like I'm from Bel Air. Who care that you just killed off? Y'all elsewhere. It'll double like Excel there and kill off. In this game and in his lane, it brings the same enemies. Not change ain't strange, this lane with the same tendencies. As his game and in his brain, they can do big things eventually. Using his game and with his lane, bang tremendous. Feel it like his pain is plain, cause it came like it was sent to me. You ain't, man, you full of man, what's that name that was sent to me? Not your kids, so don't attend to me. You're a little off like your energy, you try to censor me. That's why I'm about to come and just cripple the game like an injury. That's a debt pay. Should've took a decade like a century. That same energy be the same reason you got my name where your ditches be. Your 5 used to be a 10 to me. Spitting like Mac then gave a 10 to me. When it's drop, it's gonna be groundbreaking. You ain't making the same sense to me. Don't think it's a hit, like saying the 20th ain't a century. How many you is? Talk about one, there ain't 10 of me. She rock with me. What's in front of you? She act like she ain't into me. Well, that's cool, just know that next time you see me, have that same energy. Energy, have that same energy. Energy, have that same energy. Energy, have that same energy. With me, it's one way only, have that same energy. You the negative or the positive. They like which one, the negative or the positive. Last verse was a negative, this one's on a positive note. Get it how you gotta live. I'm telling you, something that's gotta give. But I'ma just use it to the best of my advantage like language that is provocative. Every reaction deserves a reaction. You're not a distraction, just a reaction to deserve a reaction. Think it was real till you heard the reaction. Don't mean to call you heard it, we gassing. You must have got it like allergic reaction. Cause of the money, you heard it, we cashing. Hit on the you heard it, relaxing. Thought that he was when you heard it, he has it. Give you my all, you get the best of me. Some of the hardest and best to be. You like the media depressed to me. Out here looking all depressed to me. Couldn't stand it if you stood next to me. Boy, life's good like this to me. Don't get left behind like a legacy. Back like you forgot something, like you were really about to find something left. If I ain't right, then I'm something left. To the bullshit, I'm something deaf. They say any little something help, and something felt like something kept. Just telling me to tell them, take that same energy. Put your something else, you will see it'll be something else. If you know country, then Patrick the only one they consider the best in the game, like he played for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, instantly. I did it intentionally. Burn like it insists to me. Match my intensity. Can't even match my energy. Don't think it's a hit, like saying the 20th ain't a century. How many you is? Talk about one, there ain't 10 of me. She rock with me. What's in front of you? She act like she ain't into me. Well, that's cool, just know that next time you see me, have that same energy. Energy, have that same energy. Energy, have that same energy. Energy, have that same energy. With me, it's one way only, have that same energy.
Man, like I said, man, y'all rocking with your big homie, man. CBDUB live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show, man. Fleet DJs in the building, man. Like I said, this is dope hip hop today, man, and great talk radio, man. Like I said, based off the topic of the day, you know what I'm saying, is why is relationships not lasting this long day and age. When I made that post right there, pretty much I could say at least dang near 75% of the people was talking about the reason relationships are not lasting long in this day and age is because of social media. And I would most definitely agree. That was like one of the most talked about things on them topics, and I had that topic posted in several different forums or several different Facebook groups and things like that. And pretty much, about 75% of the people, damn near, probably say about 65% of the people was talking about, hey, it was actually social media is the main reason because of the decline of relationships in this day and age. And I will admit, because like I said, it's one of them things, man, social media has made it where, you know, your significant other, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, wife, husband, etc., is more accessible on social media. And like I said, you know, via the DM, the inbox, and all that type of stuff, because you have a lot of women and a lot of guys that be the first thing to say, oh, I'm never on social media, I'm never on the internet, I'm never on Facebook, I'm never on Instagram. But you know what I'm saying, you know, like a lot of people was like, hey man, them inboxes be telling other things. And like I said, I most definitely agree. Like I said, I've seen it with my own eyes, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. And you know, I pretty much think everybody who's tapped in and tuned in right now, I imagine everybody's you know, inbox and DMs be super damn full of people on you know, on the thirst mission. And a lot of people fall for it and things like that. Like I said, it'd be a lot of people, they don't care if you're in a relationship or not, or care if you're married or not, don't care if you're living with your boyfriend, or don't care if your boyfriend living with you, etc. You know, that's how you want to put it. You know what I mean? People do not care. You know what I mean? They, you know, everything is, you know, out the window when it comes to them DMs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be like, real, and we're gonna leave, you know, all the social media platforms, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people be posing like saints and all that type of stuff on the news feed, on the timeline, and all that type of stuff. But you know, they get on them damn, you know, the inboxes and, you know, the Facebook stories and all that type of stuff, and you know, Snapchat and all that, be a totally different person, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. I do agree with that, you know, that assumption on that. It ain't even an assumption, I do agree with that. On that, you know what I mean? That it's so crazy that how many people fall victim to social media. It's so crazy how, you know, relationships break up and marriages break up and long-term relationships break up via social media, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So it's pretty crazy. You know, I had a handful of ladies, and you know what I'm saying, they were like, you know who's doing what by, you know, how they clicking on the Facebook pictures, and you know what I'm saying, the clicking likes and hearts and all that type of stuff. I just had that same discussion, you know, so with a person like, hey man, you know, while I kick it, man, you know, you ain't gotta do it, you know, your Facebook tells it on you, you know what I mean? You could, you know, or they'll sneak and post something on the Facebook stories or the Instagram stories versus posting it on the page, on the main page. And some people think they never get caught, you know what I mean? Everything gets seen. If you don't see it, somebody you know gonna see it, and you know, they're gonna speak up on it. So that's kind of one of them things, man. What y'all take on that part right there? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go and get to the next song, man. Like I said, y'all keep dropping the comments into the comment section on the YouTube channel, man. We're gonna get to it, man. You already know, man. Thanks for tapping in to the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show live on CBDUB Media, man, on YouTube. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram at CBDUB405. Shout out to the Fleet DJs, man. Everybody in Oklahoma and out of state for supporting your boy and overseas. Let's get it. O's up. Holla.
Yeah. Northside. Better know it, bitch. Bitch, don't call my phone unless it's money on your mind. Gotta hit my quota, and I ain't trying to spend no time. Too much money out here floating. Me and you a different kind. Need these accounts full. I give a fuck by trying to shine. Bitch, don't call my phone unless it's money on your mind. Gotta hit my quota, and I ain't trying to spend no time. Too much money out here floating. Me and you a different kind. Need these accounts full. I give a fuck by trying to shine. My line unavailable, but it's fully payable. Stay up out that check, I only fuck with those who capable. Looking for a team, and I'm that Cam Newton. At the same time, bitch can't be looking like Rasputin. Jabbing the block like Zab Judah. Big homie here, mad ruler. Disrespect a lot, and we gon' see how bad my last do ya. Fuck all them designer clothes, them black dickies look fly to her. Had to drop the little homie off, he a maniac, can relax shooter. Return to who they can't stand, I'm the bad man you forgot. Nigga, being bad feel good to me, I'm not the one that you doubt. Nigga, big bro, keep an AR, you would think that bitch would mount. Two on my cell phone, on boom status, but them small sums don't amount. Bitch, don't call my phone unless it's money on your mind. Gotta hit my quota, and I ain't trying to spend no time. Too much money out here floating. Me and you a different kind. Need these accounts full. I give a fuck by trying to shine. Bitch, don't call my phone unless it's money on your mind. Gotta hit my quota, and I ain't trying to spend no time. Too much money out here floating. Me and you a different kind. Need these accounts full. I give a fuck by trying to shine.
I got my mind on some money and got my hand on my Glock. Try to trip like a dummy, I promise violence, you gon' get shot. A bucket, we can just lock, just like a pit with his jaw. This nigga talk too much, and that's why he got hit in his jaw. They call me up to the star, but it's mafioso to you. Me and my bitch at the club, we only there to recruit. My brother ain't in that red, and I'm pulling up in that blue. We all lit, my bitch, fuck with us and you do. I'm getting dollars on top of dollars, I'm stacking that cash. Fucking models on top of models, I'm smacking that ass. Popping bottles on top of bottles, I'm macking real bad. Cause I got the riders on top of riders, you tripping, we blast.
Bitch, don't call my phone unless it's money on your mind. Gotta hit my quota, and I ain't trying to spend no time. Too much money out here floating, me and you a different kind. Need these accounts full, I give a fuck by trying to shine. Bitch, don't call my phone unless it's money on your mind. Gotta hit my quota, and I ain't trying to spend no time. Too much money out here floating, me and you a different kind. Need these accounts full, I give a fuck by trying to shine.
Already, man. I hope y'all enjoying the music and the talk radio, man. We're gonna go on and keep it pushing live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show via the Fleet DJs. What up, everybody, man? Y'all tapped in with your big homie, man. Like I said, this is topic right here. Why is relationships not lasting long in this day and age? I had a lot of people hit me up about this one as well. You know what I mean? They was like, you know, women and men. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, there was a bunch of men and women going back and forth about this. You know, and it was really, you know, it's kind of like entertaining conversations that you know is nothing, that it has nothing to do with anything, you know what I'm saying, but trying to hook up, you know what I'm saying, while you're in a relationship or a marriage or a long-term relationship, etc., 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 or committed. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, you have to stop entertaining them conversations, man. You got to stop entertaining that type of shit when you know you have a significant other, you know, and things like that. Like I said, you know, I was dating this chick, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was just so crazy, you know, that, you know, it was so crazy that the lady got herself caught up in so much shit that it was pathetic, you know what I mean? And we'll play crazy. I'm like, hell, I just guess she was retarded or whatever. But anyway, ladies, the guy heating you up, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with the guys, you know what I'm saying? Lady heating you up, you know what I'm saying? At 2 or 3 in the morning, heating you up, hey, how you doing, queen, and stuff like that. I mean, you should be up liking nobody's pictures anyway at that time in the morning. You should, you know, not even entertain that type of shit, you know what I'm saying, at that time. As soon as you respond, boom, you didn't open up the door. You didn't open up the door to whatever conversation is going to happen and all that type of stuff. Like I said, you didn't lost respect of your significant other by replying to a message, you know what I'm saying, at 2 or 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying, the whole nine. Like I said, it's just one of them things, man. People, you have to stop entertaining these conversations that you know damn well, you know what I'm saying, don't have nothing positive coming out of it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that was one of them things, man. You got to stop entertaining the conversations, man. And that's, you know, another reason why, you know, I feel that relationships are not lasting long in this day and age because of that. People don't know how to not, you know, stop entertaining, you know, and things like that. You know what I mean? It's just, and, you know, then be wondering why motherfuckers be going upside their head or cussing them out or talking bad to them and all that type of stuff, or the dude talking crazy to the female, or, you know, or the female getting caught up to do, you know, vice versa. They, you know, just stop entertaining conversations and stuff like that if you're in relationships and all that type of stuff. I don't care if you have long-time friends, but if they're getting out of line with the conversation, ladies and gentlemen, you're in the wrong, you know what I'm saying, if you're still entertaining the conversation and things like that. Like I said, that's just common sense. You have to really sit down and think about it, man. Like I said, if you knew better, you'll do better, and life would be better, your relationships would be better, you know what I mean? Like I said, you can't build relationships on lies, and you can't build relationships on not having loyalty and all that type of stuff. We'll definitely get on that, all that. Like I said, that was the next thing, you know. So we'll get to the next song and stuff like that, and we'll come back for finishing up some more topics on this, why relationships are not lasting in this day and age and things like that. But like I said, I appreciate y'all rocking with me live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show, man. I'll be doing this every Saturday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Central Time. So tap into your time zone to know when I'm coming on, man. Like I said, you can comment live with me off in the comment sections right now. You can comment live and all that type of stuff, man. We can chop it up the whole 9 yards and everything, man. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this every Saturday, man, 12 noon to 1 p.m. man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Last week we had like about 800 listeners or something like that, I believe. So it was a great listening episode. So hopefully, we'll hit the 1K mark on this show right here and things like that and more. I'm just gonna try to hopefully make this show bigger and better every show we do, because we're gonna be playing good music, hip hop music, a little bit of R&B, and we're gonna be having great talk radio in between. That's how we're gonna do it, man. Live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show. Y'all follow me on Instagram at CBDUB45. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. CBDUB Media. Let's get it. O's up.
It's the Jackmove on the industry, they killing me. But I'ma make sure these motherfuckers feeling me. All this labor bullshit doesn't appeal to me. Stop fucking around, yo, just keep it real with the Yankee fitted low, sitting back and I was thinking the industry is caged and it's time for me to break it. Fuck coming in this bitch doing all that dancing and make sure all of my checks come in advance. Give the alias is Holla, better known as AV. Still looking for a label that'll fucking sign me. Shit, I'll even go over the Def Jam with Jay-Z just as long as him and Ellie Reed say they take me. Yo, I'm trying to rob the industry like 50 and the mad rapper Jay jerk me. Y'all gon' witness a disaster. Pull out my unregistered and blast shit. Wasting my time, so I wasted your mind. Time in the game, so why the fuck you playing with mine? This shit was designed to where almost anyone can make it, but nowadays all these label heads is on some fake shit.
Yo, it's the Jackmove. Yeah, we taking over. Change the face of the game like a makeover. Yeah, we stay sober. Always on the grind. Elevate your mind. Talk plastic lines. Yo, you caught a case, but didn't do the time. You out the snitching, boy. Yeah, you dropping dimes. I'm a real G. Sit back and do the time. No book full of rhymes. Yours full of lies. Yeah, revenge time. Element of surprise. Blood pressure rise. What hood I'm from? Yeah, the South Side. What a OKC. I get some love, from this industry. Mad rappers set back and envy me. Better off taking shots of coke and Hennessy. Bloodsuckers ain't shit but a tick to me. I'm the boss hog, so get off the dog. The punchlines make you press, play, and pause. Did he really just say that? Yeah, fuck all y'all. CBDUB come through, I'm born to ball. Motherfucking money, real talk.
My nigga gon' tucking your chain. Cause my niggas are after your chain. See we rearrange your Frank. I'm in pockets, my niggas will bring the pain. This is Jackmove, face to the fucking ground. We spray around Z-Town, we don't play around. You Fruit Loops like Goop Troop, you out climb. The pumper make a jump, then lay it down. JLass, the young Oakland gorillas back. We cock back to make a nigga back. We get dough from D-Town to OKC. Face in the concrete, begging me like KC. I'm what the industry needs, talking that real shit. This ain't what you want, bitch, get hit in your grill quick. See, I'm from Oak Cliff, I know you heard the song, man. We drop screens and been known to swing lane to lane. We big body niggas swinging out the fucking frame. And about our bread, ain't got time for your fucking lane. We dump niggas on their head like Shaq do. Better watch your tongue, this a motherfucking Jackmove. My nigga gon' tuck in your chain. Jackmove, cause my niggas are after your chain. Jackmove, see we rearrange your Frank. I'm in pockets, my niggas will bring the pain.
Chill, we back at it, man. Live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show. We're gonna go on and keep it moving. As promised, like I said, we're gonna get to the next conversation on this, why relationships not lasting long in this day and age. I had a couple people, it was a lot of people. People said loyalty, and I'm gonna definitely agree. Loyalty goes a long way. Then we hit them to the 1-2 on this one. It's gonna be a two-piece combo: loyalty and communication. And these two things go a long way in a relationship. And it shows, and it plays out on how the relationship plays out, how it shapes to be over the years, over the times, etc., etc. Like I said, one of my homeboys posted, ladies, if you want to get spoiled, you need to be loyal. Same thing with the fellas, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely agree with that. Like I said, a lot of people a lot of people be wanting to get spoiled, wanting to get pampered. You know what I'm saying? Want a man paying this and paying all that and the whole 9 yards, etc., etc. I'm gonna get on that also on the next, on the next break. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But they want to be pampered. Treated like total queens and all that type of stuff. The whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to have to do nothing or want for nothing. Same thing with the fellas. They want that woman that they gonna be cooking at home 24/7 and coming home to a clean house 24/7, etc., 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 etc. Man, like I said, you have to actually be a loyal person to be getting that type of treatment 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people be asking for a lot of shit and not even loyal. They ain't even loyal to themselves. You know what I'm saying? That does, and it's a sad case, you know what I mean? And I think, like I said, people be watching other people getting spoiled and all that type of stuff in the whole 9 yards, and they be wondering why it's not happening to them. Women be wondering why, damn, my homegirl or one of my homegirls are getting all they bills paid, and you know what I mean, and they really ain't having to do too much and all that type of stuff, and woo bam bam, you know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, that woman is doing a lot of good things to get that treatment. You know what I'm saying? Now, she may be doing shit behind closed doors, ain't no telling, but you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a stack. About 75% of them are actually, doing what they need to do and not entertaining motherfuckers. And excuse me, I know I probably shouldn't be cussing, but entertaining people and all that type of stuff, and things like that. Same thing with the fellas, you know what I mean? Like I said, when y'all get that loyal person, you know what I'm saying? When y'all get that loyal, that getting spoiled, comes with the territory, you know what I mean? It goes hand in hand. And communication is a big key, you know what I mean? And I would say, in intimate relationships I have had, you know what I'm saying, I have had issues communicating sometimes too, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and lie, act like I'm Mr. Saint, because I ain't. But man, yes, that communication is a big factor, man. And what I mean, that communication and your tone of communication is a big factor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I, like I said, I dated women, you know what I mean? I didn't, man, it just, I done had a couple, they would try to be slick at the mouth on the communication. And I catch it. They'll try to have that fucked up tone at the mouth for that communication. No, you gonna have to tone that shit down and talk humble. That shit is gonna get you clowned. And now I've always been quick to go on comedy mode on some chicks, I damn near cuss to get, you know what I'm saying? On some chicks and stuff like that, and hurt some feelings just by how they communicated and how their tone was with me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You definitely have to have that good communication and have a good tone about it when you're sitting down talking and things like that. Like I said, all that talking off the wall and talking crazy, that ain't gonna get the relationships nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all learn how to talk to each other. Y'all learn how to sit down and talk about the problems, the issues you all having, all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? That is the main key. We all gonna live and learn and still gonna be learning as of today about that, you know what I'm saying? So, that's pretty much what that is, man. Like I said, communication and loyal. You know what I'm saying? Be loyal to your person, man. Be loyal to your mate, man. Don't let people trick you out of your positions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And stuff. So a lot of people be letting outsiders, people trying to interfere in a relationship, messing up the relationship, all that type of stuff, the whole 9, tricking you out of your position and things like that. And you look up and you're not getting spoiled, ladies and gentlemen. You sit back mad as hell. You know what I mean? So we get back on some more topics, man. Y'all, we gonna get to some more music live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show, man. I hope y'all enjoying the show, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Tap in with me. Follow me on Instagram at CBDUB405. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man, on CBDUB Media. Like me on Facebook as well, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get it.
YellowTapeGang.
Fun Squad.
Hey, you can catch me in my zone. Real hood, now I got it on my own. Real hood, now I got it on my own. My niggas been there, we ain't talking on.
And I'm grinding with my hoodie on. Grinding with my hoodie on. It's cold outside. Cause it's cold outside. I'm just trying to put my city on. Trying to put my city on. Getting dough all night. Getting dough all night. And I'm grinding with my hoodie on. Grinding with my hoodie on. It's cold outside. Cause it's cold outside. I'm just trying to put my city on.
Trying to put my city on.
Getting dough all night. Getting dough all night.
I'm just trying to put my city on to they last city home. Cause it's ABCG and nigga, you could get it on. I ain't trying to catch a case, take it to a speed trial. Boat round the corners or the corner on speed out. Hey, and and my niggas let the heater go. Me, Stone, I, Riri, and Lil Joe. My circle rockin', and all my niggas loyal. When my niggas start to spread, boy, that water really boilin'. If a nigga got an issue, them niggas gon' miss you. Cause I make it rain on your face, no tissue. Niggas think they sick, you ain't get to your hip. And them bullets ain't hit you, but they got to your whip. I'm hated by many, but I'm loved by most. And I love my niggas, that's all I know. Hey, you can catch me in my zone, I got it on my own. I ain't never had a loan. Hey, you can catch me in my zone. Real hood, yeah, I got it on my own. Real hood, yeah, I got it on my own. My niggas been there, we ain't talking on.
And I'm grinding with my hoodie on. Grinding with my hoodie on. It's cold outside. Cause it's cold outside. I'm just trying to put my city on. Trying to put my city on. Getting dough all night. Getting dough all night. And I'm grinding with my hoodie on. Grinding with my hoodie on. It's cold outside. Cause it's cold outside. I'm just trying to put my city on. Trying to put my city on. Getting dough all night. Getting dough all night.
Running with the hoodie on, strap on waist. Rockin' to the chest, nigga smoking to the face. Been on this trap shit, been on my own shit. I ain't no business, nigga, over that phone shit. Real nigga over here ain't nothing fake. Nigga try to rob me, slugs what he take. Cause I be damn if you take mine, never on the sucker shit. I be on some other shit. I be on some YF, niggas spit your melon shit. Never drop a dime, cause I ain't on the teller shit. Tell it to the game, nigga tryna stack dope. All gas, no brakes, pedal to the floor. Tryna put the city on, that's what it is. Keys in the air, nigga, I ain't talking this. Them get us motherfucker YellowTapeGang. Real nigga, man, we still in the dope game.
Hey, you can catch me in my zone. Real hood, yeah, I got it on my own. Real hood, yeah, I got it on my own. My niggas been there, we ain't talking on.
And I'm grinding with my hoodie on. Grinding with my hoodie on. It's cold outside. Cause it's cold outside. I'm just trying to put my city on. Trying to put my city on. Getting dough all night. Getting dough all night. And I'm grinding with my hoodie on. Grinding with my hoodie on. It's cold outside. Cause it's cold outside. I'm just trying to put my city on. Trying to put my city on. Getting dough all night. Getting dough all night. I'm a real hood nigga, yeah, I got it on my own. Gotta be extra careful if you grinding on the phone. Still selling 10 stones, yeah, I'm grinding out the zone. Real Epic City nigga, young tyrant nigga home. You can catch me on the block, but you won't find me at my home. Got a fresh black hoodie, cause the weather kinda cold. I ain't never been a snitch, so don't ask me, I don't know. I'm ducking cherries and blueberries on top of dominoes. And still get a bitch tryna get a little change. Reppin' them in them hood, yeah, I fuck a Lil Wayne. I'm a real ass nigga, I don't play them little games. Tryna get a lot of dough, I'm selling a little cane. Got a young 18 and I fuck with her little brain. She give me a little brain and I give her a little gang. I'm tryna be cool with my nigga, I will bang. I'll bust a nigga head whether I rap or if I sing, nigga.
When I move, it's a movement on top of my game. Still room for improvement. Wake the game up, tell them suckers stop snoozing. The game ain't fair, but I promise I'm not losing. Fresh out of jail, but a nigga gon' bounce back. Real G 1001, nigga, you can count that. Tell them bring ounce back. Great for the stress, lost a lot of real niggas in the streets to the BS. I guess I'm blessed to see another day. Headed nowhere fast, it gotta be a better way. Tomorrow gotta be a better day. Still in the beach, spend my last on a better cake. Watching out for the rats when I'm on the shed of chase. A nigga still on the shed of chase. Hating on the squad, guaranteed I'ma wet his face. I'ma wet his face.
Yeah. Man, I hope y'all enjoying y'all Saturday. Wherever you tapped in at, man. Live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show. I hope y'all enjoying y'all Saturday. Comment in the section. Let me know where y'all tapping in from and checking in from, man. And y'all know I'll give y'all a shout out and our whole 9 yards off in the comment section and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me once again, man. We back at it. You know what I'm saying? Back on break from the music. I hope y'all enjoying the hip-hop music as well. But like I said, back at it. Why relationships not lasting in this day and time and age. You know what I'm saying? I had a gentleman, you know, he posted some cool stuff, you know what I mean? He was like, everyone has options. A lot of people want to run the streets and try whoever looks appealing or has a convincing story. And that's the thing, you know what I mean? That's the thing. He had a lot of key points in that little part, you know what I mean? Everybody want to have options, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, you know, I ain't saying everybody like that, but a lot of people have a lot of people on standby and the whole 9 yards that they entertain in bits and pieces just to keep them around, just in case they have a bad day with their partner. You know, they'll call that person the whole 9 yards or start texting that person the whole 9 yards. Then you got a lot of people, man, a lot of women and chicks, you know what I'm saying? I know it's the young generation too, but we have a lot of people that's like, you know, 39 all the way up to the 40, 50, you know what I'm saying? Time, you know, age range that just want to run the Streets. They just want to be in the streets and be in the nightlife all the time, man. You know what I mean? They they gonna run the streets and be in the nightlife and be in them clubs more than clocked in at a job. And you know what I mean? Wake up mad at the whole damn world the next day, you know what I mean? I know I said something like a lot of people want to do that stuff, run the streets and be in the club all night and the whole 9 yards. They coming home to cut off notices and eviction notices and all that type of stuff. They ain't noticing all that type of shit because they too busy trying to run the streets. They trying to be in the clubs. They trying to be out with everybody. At some point in age when you're 40, you know what I'm saying? 39, 40 on up, you know what I'm saying? The 49, 50, 59, 60, you know, you done missed out on life. You done missed the boat. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, half of them really don't have nothing to offer. Now, that's not knocking saying, you know, being in the nightlife and running the streets is a bad thing. But like if you ain't got your shit together at all, you know, looking for gas money, handouts, begging for money, all that type of stuff, got cut off notices, eviction notices all at home and all that type of bullshit. Your priorities not together, your kids are running crazy, acting crazy, doing crazy shit the whole 9 yards. You know, you fail somewhere. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And also a lot of people be, you know, juggling people to satisfy their need for validation versus staying committed and discussing their disagreements like adults, knowing the next person is eagerly waiting. You know what I mean? And they're, you know, that's the same person that was on there, you know, made the, you know, comment. You know what I mean? That's real. You know what I mean? People don't want to fix what they doing. You know what I mean? They don't want to fix their problems. They just move on to the next victim and do the next person like that. And that person catch on to them, and it's this whole cycle that keeps going and going and going. Kind of like that rat that be in that damn little cage thing, running around the little Ferris wheel and going nowhere, but just still running. That's kind of one of them deals. And on the real, people are real quick to listen to the lies of others or the opinions of others. You know what I mean? And that's true. Like I said, sometimes them lies don't be lies, they be truths. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like once again, I've seen that type of stuff with my own eyes where, you know, you could be dating somebody and you know what I mean? And when you're out here doing bad and all that type of stuff, ladies and gentlemen, and things like that, and you know what I mean? And you know, having disruptive behavior and things like that, people are going to talk. People are going to spill the beans. People are going to, you know, tell your dirty secret. People are going to pull your dirt sheet. You know what I'm saying? So if your hands are not clean, you know what I'm saying? Or don't be throwing rocks and stuff like that because it's going to come out. You know what I mean? Then, like I said, I've seen it happen with my own eyes where, you know, a person completely broke down after it happened to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they had so much to say and so much dirt on everybody, but they was so clean till they got exposed and all hell broke loose. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it's so crazy. The people, like I said, man, if you got a dirt sheet, your hands ain't clean, and you still throwing rocks at people, man, you might want to hide your hands and not throw no rocks and just stay in your motherfucking lane. You know, when they come out on you, man, it ain't nothing cute. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get to it, man. And also, you know, friend, you know, and the thing is, this is another thing. Friends are friends who have slept with their person in the past, claiming to know something damaging about the person, which causes a lot of confusion. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, with your, you know, significant other, talk about that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about backtracking and trying to make a lie for a lie. Have to keep making up a lie for a lie. Making up a lie for a lie. Just tell the truth so you ain't got to tell a lie, man. We're going to get to the next topic on the next break and things like that. We're going to get back to the music. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We be live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show via the Fleet DJs, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Dope radio vibes, 97.9 jams. You know what I'm saying? We're in the building, Oklahoma City. What it do? Middle of the map, 405, holla front. Let's go.
Money always.
Big face, stacks getting thicker. So much ice on me, I get the shivers. Hating on that, go figure. Y'all small time, I'm that nigga. The pitch is bigger. I-G-G-A, it's bigger. Get the pitch is bigger. I-G-G-A, it's bigger.
Used to be broke, big shit.
shit poppin' now. Started off with ice water. We playing hockey now. This shit bigger like Mayweather, Pacquiao. Pretty boy Floyd Flow. We talking cocky now. Excuse me for my French mama, but I'm the shit mama. Jumped off the porch early and found my niche mama. Moving big like a big timer. I'm on my way up. You niggas on the decliner. I'm the nigga around here. Shouldn't have to remind you. But just in case, let me press the rewinder. Yeah, they say real niggas do real things. It's bigger, let the hook tell you what that means.
Big face, stacks getting thicker. So much ice on me, I get the shivers. Hating on that, go figure. Y'all small time, I'm that nigga. It's bigger. IGGA, it's bigger. Get the pitch, it's bigger. IGGA, it's bigger. Money always. I don't think they learned yet. I'm that nigga. Jab that quicker, cash that thicker. The way I kill these tracks, call me Jack Ripper. Why you looking like that? You ain't mad, Instead of hating on me, won't you spend a couple G's? Better get you one of these. I had you shining out as my nigga all day. You know you certified when you hear that. Get your stash right, you looking like a sad sight. While I hop out, shining like flashlights. And shout out all my bad bitches. Fuck a renegade hoe, that's bad business. Big face, stacks getting thicker. So much ice on me, I get the shivers. Hating on that, go figure. Y'all small time, I'm that nigga. It's bigger. IGGA, it's bigger. Get the pitch, it's bigger. IGGA, it's bigger.
Yo, everywhere we fall, we always stay winning them. Time to go global, cause at home we killing them. Not much radio in the streets, we grilling them. SF to the death, sucker shit a minimum. Being after dough since the turn of the millennium. Fuck a bitch, purse first, be cautious when you bending them. You ain't in the circle, please believe we taxing. OB the 3-story, the #1 faction. It's bigger, bitch, a whole nother enterprise. We all away live, your whole movement is synthesized. Tower side, Chopper City, back to 800. No time for small time, we get money.
Big face, stacks getting thicker. So much ice on me, I get the shivers. Hating on that, go figure. Y'all small time, I'm that nigga. It's bigger. IGGA, it's bigger. Get the pitch, it's bigger. IGGA, it's bigger. Get the picture.
Let's go on and keep it pushing, people. Like I said, y'all tapped into the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show, man, this Saturday, man. Like I said, we doing this every Saturday, 12 noon to 1 p.m., man. Y'all tap in with me live on my YouTube channel, CBDUB Media. Follow me on Instagram at CBDUB45. Let's get to it. Like I said, we get back to the topic at hand, why relationships are not lasting long in this day and age. And this is, my thing, and I done had, this has been from a personal experience and as well, like a lot of people spoke on this as well, and I done had this conversation with, people close to me, and things like that, I care about dearly, and things like that, regardless on the disagreements, but this is what it is. I'm like this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be asking for things in relationships that you can't even offer the person that they need. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, if you asking a person to pay all your bills and you can't even afford to pay all your bills, or you can't even afford to help that person out, stop asking for something that you cannot do. You know what I'm saying? Stop asking for shit that you cannot do. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if y'all running around, I want that 15-karat diamond ring. If you ain't never owned a 15-karat diamond ring, and you can't even buy yourself a 15-karat diamond ring, Stop asking for shit that you can't afford, that you can't buy in return. Same for you, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You know, you want the woman to sit back and be cooking a 5-course meal 24/7 and you can only cook a TV dinner? Figure some shit out, man. Come to the drawing board. Make it happen, man. Because a lot of y'all be asking for a lot of shit that y'all cannot do for y'allself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. I done had this conversation before as well with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Even in my relationships and stuff like that, even the relationships up to now. You know, if I'm going out, ladies and gentlemen, you going out, whatever you going out, you know what I'm saying? You're spending $60 and $70, $80 on dinner dates, and your damn partner going out, you know, spending, only buying 4 for $4s from Wendy's and off the dollar menu at Burger King, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to step their goddamn dating game up. Or y'all can just both sit back and eat 4 for $4s all the fucking time from Wendy's. The shit don't be adding up. Like a bad math problem. You know what I'm saying? And that be the thing, man. A lot of people don't be looking at stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, people look at little things like that. Them little things, you know what I'm saying, be the big things, you know what I'm saying, that come into play on down the line. You know? And things like that. Persons constantly, you know, y'all going out, you know, ladies, it don't hurt to offer to pay sometimes. Fellas, it don't offer to hurt to pay sometimes too. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that be having the women pay for everything when they going out. You know what I'm saying? But ladies and gentlemen, man, you know, it does not hurt to treat each other sometimes out on a date or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, half of y'all, you know, half the ladies, you know what I'm saying, I hate to say it like this, but you know, a lot of y'all just be wanting to go on dinner dates because your ass can't cook. Get on YouTube, look at a cooking tutorial on YouTube or something, learn how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of you just be so stupid. I didn't, you know, been around females, they sit back, they, you know, they want to go out and eat 24/7. Probably sitting on $5,000 worth of food stamps or whatever, you know, or $5,000 or something like that, like, but don't want to cook at all. But be waiting, I'm hungry. Cook! Go cook, it ain't gonna hurt to cook, man. Get on YouTube, man, and find some tutorials on how to cook or whatever it may be. And half of y'all should be learning, should be knowing how to cook. And you, if you got kids, but let's keep it a stack. A lot of y'all just don't have y'all kids at all to be doing no cooking because y'all ain't even got y'all ain't got the kids at all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all out here on these survival meals, survival struggle meals at home. You know, fellas, you know, you want to know if a female can cook? Look in that damn ice box, man. You know what I'm saying? If that motherfucker, you know, look like, you know what I'm saying, like, empty to the motherfucker, halfway empty and all that shit, no meat in the freezer and all that type of shit, 9 times out of 10, they not doing no cooking. They at halftime, they got survival meals in there. You know, same thing with the fellas, you know what I'm saying? Females looking at guys' ice box. At halftime, you know what I mean, they ain't doing no cooking either, man. But that is being real on the slick side, though. You know what I'm saying? On the real side, just, you know, at the end of the day, don't be asking for shit that you can't do in return. You know what I mean? And that's just being real. Don't be asking to get your bills paid, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all can't help that person pay their bills. Or even break bread. Don't be asking that person to fill up your gas tank in your car. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you only put $10 in their car. You know what I'm saying? Do something in return, man. You know, so keep it an even playing field, man. You ain't got to worry about nobody saying who done did what for who and who done did more and what for who. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the next topic after that, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show. We going live, man. We're doing this every Saturday from 12 noon to 1 p.m., man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Peace. See you to the next time.
You ain't never count paper till your thumbs hurt. Never. You ain't never had to make do with bum work. Nope. Shit ain't coming back, you get delirious. No. It's a drought in the streets, shit is serious. No. My Migo got locked, sent us to the mud. Back against the wall and I need a plug. Flew the fam to the games, can't verse the heat. I had 20,000 grams just last week. Shit stopped coming, bills keep coming around. Holding on my last bird, about to break it down. Charge a high out of 10, then I wouldn't book. Phone blowing, all the homies ask how it's looking. You think if I had to work, I wouldn't call you to sell it, you fucking jerk. I start getting mad, talking out of frustration. In the game, 6 figures can easily turn to Nathan. Oh, man. Damn, I'm hot, dog. The fork on the Mazda grill, picking up guap, dog. For the White House up a blocks, dog. And the presidential. Watch me go to the top, I got dog. That glow. I done came on up from the motherfucking flow. From the dirt, the mud. Couple niggas be hating, I just be like so. We don't show no love. I don't never get mad, I just get that dough. Powder. Yeah. If the shit get bad, then I let that go.
You do it cause you have to, I do it cause I could. And this is all factual, I do it for the hood. Cock the foe, cop and go. Cause these drugs are for sale, they are not for show. Keep an eye on the monitors and lock the door. No comprende unless it's about lots of dough. They love it, they still want it. Block is still haunted. Turbo in the garage, the cover is still on it. 100 bundles by 9 a.m.'s an ill morning. A nigga looking good, the bitches is still on them. Money, power, mega respect. Al-Qaeda's high, got the Montega connect. Salute, that paper ain't right, they put the K to your neck. Pay your family a visit, they send your baby a threat. A little deeper than the repercussions on the block. With all that being said, is you hustling or not?
Man, I got that glow. I done came on up from the motherfucking flow. From the dirt, the mud. Couple niggas be hating, I just be like so. We don't show no love. I don't never get mad, I just get that dough. Powder. If the shit get bad, then I let that go.
I don't get mad, I get dough. I get bags and get low. Everybody with me good, my bitch bad as shit though. You get gas, you sicko. We whip ass, we Klitschko. It gets bad or shit slow. We really with the shits, bro. Twist your cap for it, kinda sick with the thirst do. When I'm hungry, I ain't myself. Snicker commercial. I gotta eat before a nigga catch an attitude and start looking at the game like it's platter food. Fuck sandwiches, I want the chips and dip. Whips are quick, contour seats, grips the hip. That's 63 talk, at least 100 grand to understand. They put me on a flyer for 20. I'm a wanted man, son of Sam. I was born in 77. Your bitch a late night slurpee, she 7-Eleven. Yeah, the family, so you gotta love it. I'm the boss, so I gotta cover.
Man, I got that glow. I done came on up from the motherfucking flow. From the dirt, the mud. Couple niggas be hating, I just be like so. We don't show no love. I don't never get mad, I just get that dough. Powder. If the shit gets bad, then I let that go.
Back. What up, man? We live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio, so let's go on and get to it, man. We back at the topic at hand again. Why relationships are not lasting in these days and age. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a handful of people, they dropped all kind of, stuff on this topic right here. Ladies and gentlemen, ain't no such thing as homeboys and homegirls. If you didn't got smashed by your homeboy or homegirl or knocking them off or been F'd them before and all that type of shit, ain't no such thing as homeboy and homegirls. And quit calling them bros and sis. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards. Ain't no effing such thing as a homeboy and homegirl if y'all done messed around. I'm sorry, I don't give a damn how long it is. The whole 9 yards. They should not be coming around your relationship. What y'all do when y'all single is what y'all do. But as far as when you in a relationship, marriage, committed relationship, they should not be around. They should, to be real, ladies, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you ladies, you know what I'm saying? Me and my son's mom had a combo. You know what I'm saying? She said, these little girls, aka grown women, sit back and have house parties, and everybody they didn't fuck with, didn't mess with, know where they stay at and been at their house. And their house is always not peaceful. She said a woman keeps a peaceful house, a laid back house, and everybody don't have the address and the key to the house. And I had to agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And like that was one, and I was like, man, I was told, I never heard that before. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had to break it down. I'm like, damn, I totally agree, but I mean, I had a scenario popped off on me. I'm like, damn, that's so crazy that, you had a house function, house party, aka so-called business meeting, all that type of stuff, and it was nothing dealing with business at all there. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a house full of people that this lady have messed with and entertaining. This shit was crazy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to, bend nobody, but like I said, man, it was just, it was a crazy situation. But I totally agree, man. It was totally wild, man. You know what I'm saying? But Shout out to my cousin Felton, aka the Teflon Don. He always said there's no such thing as homeboy and homegirls. If you just smash that person or that person that smashed you, or y'all done messed around. Point blank, however you want to put it. I'm just trying to keep it rated PG-13 on the show without cussing on air. But that's, you know, some real stuff right there, man. You know, so many people have that going on. You know what I mean? Oh, that's my best friend. No, that's not your best friend if you didn't mess with that person. You know, that's an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or ex-effing partner. However you want to say it, however you want to classify it, but it's not a friend. That person, not a sister or bro, after you didn't went to them boundaries with them. I don't give a damn if it's 20, 30 years ago. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people be so damn cold. They had them people invited at their wedding. I didn't see that with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has been some of the craziest scenarios I have seen over time. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you definitely have to respect your partner. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen, and stuff like that. Don't have no crazy stuff going on like that. Cause a lot of y'all are living a very open lifestyle, and that's why your lifestyle is so broken. That's why your lifestyle, you're in last. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're in last place. You know what I'm saying? And you see everybody else happy, and you running around with the long face. We get on that. You know, we'll break down that as well in the next one. Like I said, the next one's gonna be something from a personal experience of mine, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So we're gonna go and get to the next song, man. I hope y'all enjoying the music. Hope y'all enjoying the talk radio. Like I said, leave your comments in the comment section on my YouTube channel. Like I said, we live right now. I'll be, you know, I can, you know, say respond back to you in the comment section in the whole 9 yards. I appreciate y'all rocking. We live on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show. Let's get it.
See, now that you here, we can pull out the cup and roll right up, baby. As you look in my eyes, you know what the vibe. Just come over here. You know what I'm thinking. Turning you out, legs shaking and screaming, yeah. Baby, now I'm so excited, baby. I just wanna take my time with you. Just wanna smoke, drink, and help you bust it wide on me. Let me be the one to ease your mind for you. Just a little something that we can vibe to. Yeah, I just wanna take my time with you. Just wanna smoke, drink, and help you bust it wide on me. Let me be the one to ease your mind for you. Just a little something that we can vibe to. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go on and keep it rolling, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all rocking with me on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show. It's almost a wrap. Like I said, but hey, we pushing with it. But yeah, this one right here, like I said, a personal one of mine, as well as a few other people, you know what I'm saying, some of the homeboys and homegirls and stuff like that. You're in a relationship with a person, and you know, that relationship, marriage, all that type of stuff, etc., starts becoming like a competition. It's time to let it go, or it's time to sit down and have a good talk. If, you know what I'm saying, your significant other, you know what I mean, if y'all pushing, you know, grinding, working, a regular job, or running businesses and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean, when you get that, you know, I've had this happen to me on 2 occasions. One recently and one back in the days. You know what I'm saying? When your significant other sits back and tells you, hey, it's messed up that you're winning at life and at business and I'm not. And you have put them in position to win as well, to make money as well, to be better off as well, and less stressful as well, and they drop the ball, that's on them. Cut their ass loose, cut the dead weight. Because when they say that type of stuff, that's jealousy and hate. That means, you know what I'm saying, that they've been jealous and hateful of you. You know what I mean? If they have not supported anything you're doing, if you have a business and they have a business, or they have a regular job or whatever, and you know what I mean, you showing, ladies and gentlemen, you showing more support towards them on their business ventures and work ventures and life ventures than they are to you. It's time to cut them loose, man. Like I said, that's jealousy, that's hatred. You know what I'm saying? That when they mad because you winning and they ain't, you know what I'm saying, that's hate. You know what I'm saying? They be the same ones with their hand out. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know, those be the same ones that be leaning on their so-called friends, so-called homegirls, so-called homeboys. But when they out on their ass, out on the streets, the whole fucking 9 yards, excuse my French, the whole 9 yards, pillar to post, nobody depend on, you know what I'm saying, the whole 9. You know, then they turn around and say, it's kind of effed up that you're winning that life and that business and that what you're doing and they ain't. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I had a, you know, me and my son's mom had a combo, and she said another another good point. She was like, you know, they around, you know, these damn people, these damsels in distress, these chicks, these dudes, for them not to be winning and be losing everything, they got a lot of people they around that they be leaning on. They shouldn't be losing. They got too many people around them. They got too many so-called friends, so-called homeboys, so-called homegirls that they be sneaking and talking to be broke and struggling, panhandling for gas, panhandling to try to get the bills paid, panhandling for a lot of shit, all that. Knowing damn well these just ain't friendly conversations. These ain't brotherly and sisters conversations. You know what I'm saying? All that nonsense. They homeboys and homegirls be trying to, you know, they be getting them to mess up their relationships or whatever it may be. Shit's so crazy. Shit is out of this world. Like I said, man, you with somebody, whether they working, grinding, running the business, etc., you got 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, 5 jobs, 6 jobs, and them motherfuckers sit back and tell you that it's messed up, that they winning and you're not, and they got the same 24 hours of the day that you have. They got 2 hands, 2 feet, they ain't missing no limbs, they got common sense, they got a brain and all that type of shit. Leave them the fuck alone. They got all that type of stuff to be able to do the same thing you doing. If you put them in position to make some money, to make a win, to catch a play, as my bro CG would say, you know what I'm saying, they not doing, they dropping the ball, and they done dropped the ball plenty of times that you know of. Drop their ass. I hate to say it, and that's just what it is, man. I appreciate you rocking with me on the CBDUB Mixtape Radio Show, man. That was pretty much what it was for today. Like I said, follow me on Instagram at CBDUB45. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man, at CBDUB Media. We're gonna get to the last song, and I'll, you know, get to the parting words, man, for the day. Let's get it. Peace.
Chevy fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Bigga fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Yeah, fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Lean off the chain, only thing missing is your heads up. I'd be a lie if I said I wasn't a fly. Motherfucking 26s on the Chevy, sitting high on you fuckers. Got the bang to the max with that thing on my lap. First lane, try and play me like a stand, getting clapped. I got a fucking platoon. That's why the judge wanna cook me and my niggas is goons. You and your niggas is puss. That's why I stick you for money. That's why I'm fucking your bitch. You give her 50s and 100s, I give her nothing but dick. Boy, I ride for the gangsters, you can ride for the kids. Catch me riding through the city like it's mine, cause it is. See, I came in the game with some cane and the Pyrex. $100,000 chain hang off of my neck. Closet full of burners and a kitchen full of O's. Drop Phantom came out, I'm trying to get me one of those. And I know that the feds taking pictures, so I pose. Candy painted Chevy flicking on you hoes. Chevy fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Chevy fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Chevy fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Bang off the chain, only thing missing is your bitch. Chevy fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Chevy fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Chevy fresh out the paint shop, the 6 is sitting sick. Bang off the chain, only thing missing is your bitch. I'd be a lie if I said I wasn't a gangster motherfucker. Cop killers in the chamber, I'd change a motherfucker. Big ol' nigga, I'm supposed to ball. Shot till they closed them all. Cops tried to catch me with them birds, but I sold them all. You ain't like 4 at all, I swear I see the hole in y'all. Nigga was getting a big head till I tore it off. Penny leathers for the fall, racks can't fold it all. Hit the nightclub and blow it all, showing off. Don't even hit the cook for snow unless you wanna book 'em all. 100 in the chopper, give you niggas what you looking for. Boy, I get your mugs done.